Attack!
Hello everyone, this is Fixer, captain of the gunRunners, and we are doing our UGC Platinum predictions for Week 6 on Swiftwater UGC. I'm not even sure what we did last week. We were pretty horrible, so we're just going to scratch that off and start again this week. On our panel today we have Steel Python, our medic.
What's up, guys?
We have our guest star Spike from LBT.
Hey.
We have Embryo, our scout.
Hey.
And we have Chaos, whom you guys have not offered me much in trade yet, so we're still looking.
I found a relic tonight in the TF2 servers.
That's true. Thank XTV for the server and Mumble, and EOReality.net for providing that to them. If you go to EOReality and type in EXTV as your coupon code, you'll get 15% off your server for life. Anyways, we'll hop into Syndicate versus Bonus. Steel Python.
Match of the week, hands down. Maybe match of the season. Gonna have to say this is a map made for UGC. It's gonna come down to better planning, better strats on this map, and who better than Hein to come up with that. TS is gonna take it. It's gonna be an amazing match to watch. It's gonna be close, but I think TS is gonna make it.
Spike?
I'm gonna have to agree with most of what Steel Python said. I think that this will be a really great game to watch. I don't know if there's going to be another game that'll probably be as close and interesting to watch as this one. I'm going to have to just pick a team. I feel like it's going to be close either way. It's not going to be a roll by any means. I think I'm going to say that the Syndicate's going to take it in the end.
Embryo.
I kind of agree. Probably match of the season, unless they meet each other in the finals again. But I'm going to go with MTS. I mean,
MTS wasn't a pick.
You mean
That
TS?
wasn't
Or, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you know, we're not even a minute into it and you already screwed up. Chaos.
I think we're putting the horse before the wagon here. Or the wagon before the horse. Whatever the saying is.
The cart before the horse.
Something. Yes, it's going to be good. I don't necessarily think Hein has he has big influence. He is Hein, and they do have Relic, but bonus points.
Relic?
Not Relic. Who's
Ruin?
Ruin? I knew it started with an R. I'm getting better with names, I think. Or am I getting worse? Anyways, I'm going with bonus points. I think saying TS is going to take it by steal is a mistake.
Jeez. Well, your vote doesn't matter because we already had 3 on the Syndicate and they're our official pick.
Yeah, I noticed how our official picks are going lately. That doesn't make me feel too bad.
Alright, next up is MTS versus BPM. Steel?
This is another good match. Looking at the list of matches, I think a lot of them are going to come down to the wire. Both teams are really strong. MTS, full of good players. They scrim. Baby Punching Marathon, also a great team. They've definitely changed a lot the last few seasons. As much as I say MTS should win, I want to root for the underdog here. I'm going to say BPM will take this one.
That's the embryo vote speaking right there.
That's fine by me.
Alright, Spike.
I think this will be another good match. I don't know. I feel like MTS may be a little bit of a disadvantage. I'm sure that they have great DM, but I think that BPM will probably know the map better, and it should make for a really interesting match. It just depends on team play and picks. I think originally I was going to vote for MTS, but I'm actually going to switch around my vote now and vote for BPM. I really want BPM to come through this week and win.
That's 2 on BPM already. Embryo. And we already know this vote.
Yeah, I think you guys already know what I'm doing. I'm totally going with BPM. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going with BPM.
Chaos.
I feel like people are voting with their hearts instead of their minds tonight already.
Well, at least we got both.
I mean, I don't have a heart, as we've covered in
Never
past.
mind, it's okay.
Oh, bullshit. No, I think people aren't taking the... MTS does have the invites, right? They're like a stacked invite team.
Yep.
This while they, and I know they have a few players who've actually done this map before, and the invites are probably going to quickly learn this map this week. It's going to be MTS.
Okay. Tough. BPM is our official pick for this week and not MTS. Now, once again, you're on the other side of the tracks there, Chaos.
Again, I don't have a heart, so I can't vote for BPM.
All right. Next up is Costco versus Reborn Steel.
Another great match. We played both teams, both on Lakeside. In my opinion, Reborn was a stronger team on Lakeside, but Costco does have some talent in there, and they're actually starting to scrim. We might actually scrim them pre-match before Monday's match. But either way, I think Reborn's going to take it, but it'll definitely be a match coming down to the wire.
Spike.
Looking at the rosters, I don't really know a lot about Costco. I recognize their leader, Auburn, and I just recognize his name because I've been around for a while, and that's about it. So, I don't know, just looking at the records and the rosters, I'm probably going to go with IFA Reborn.
Yeah, their scout messed us up. What was it? Lambert, was it? He messed us up on Lakeside.
And there's Soldier.
And the Soldier, yep.
I don't want to talk
Still
about that,
remembers the
though.
soldier
Yeah.
for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
It's like numb flashbacks.
intimate knowledge of the Soldier's undergarments. Embryo.
Yeah, it was teabagged a lot. It sucked.
I mean, they're both good teams. I just think Reborn is surprising the hell out of me this season. I think they're going to take it.
Cass.
I really don't want to say Reborn here, but because of Dill and the
Combat
other guy,
Toast.
Combat Toast, I gave them shit about it last week. I'm gonna continue giving them shit until they get rid of them, but they've probably got this one in the bag.
All right, unanimously. We're picking Reborn against Costco. Next up, Gorgeous versus the Fleet Steel.
Just looking at this list, I hate to say every match is match of the week, but Fleet has definitely just came back and they've showed that they haven't had too much rust and won 3 in a row. Gorgeous, another team with a lot of invite and IM players. I have a feeling that since Gorgeous Gamers had a little bit of trouble on Payload before, it might carry over. Fleet has a bunch of guys that played Payload, so I think Fleet will end up taking it.
Spike.
I don't know. Looking at these, LBT hasn't played either of these teams. Looking at the rosters, I don't know. It's really not influencing me a lot. So I'm just gonna make a guess, and I'll give it to Gorgeous Gamers.
Embryo.
I really don't know who Fleet is.
Lonely Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know how they're doing this season at all.
You don't have the thing
so-
open?
No,
Fleet is 3-0, and
I'm
Gorgeous,
lobbying right now.
of course. And Gorgeous is 3-1. They lost to Bonus earlier in the season.
Fleet does have a forfeit win for one of their matches.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Gorgeous actually.
Ooh, Chaos.
I'm going with Lonely Hearts. I mean, yeah, they have one forfeit win, big deal. Gorgeous, I don't think they're practicing the map enough, or they probably don't even have time to really practice the map with their sixes stuff. And with their with being Payload, I have a feeling they're gonna not understand some of the finer points about the map, like they had problems with week 1.
So that would make it a tie.
Yay, ties! Fixer actually gets a vote.
I get a vote, and I'm going to go with Fleet. Even though Gorgeous is stacked, like you said, they had problems on Upward before, and they had a close game versus SAG, the new SAG, and Fleet is a better team than SAG. I think Fleet's going to take this, so our vote this week will be the Fleet. Next up will be Tangerine versus Max Lander, Steel Python.
I think this game won't be as close as some of the others. Max Lander has a lot of skilled players on him, as well as a lot of kind of new players. But they have Blaze, they have TM4. They got some high caliber players. Not saying Tangerine doesn't, but I think Max Lander will probably take this.
Hold
I
on,
think
let's
Blaze
take
will
it.
carry. What?
Let's go. So you just threw out some names, and not everyone's probably gonna know, like, who's TM4.
Oh, he's a
class does he
sniper. He's a sniper. Blaze is probably scout, and Umph is playing demo.
Well,
And they're kind of.
okay.
Okay, well, if you don't know,
I know
I'm letting
Blaze,
everyone
but
else
that's
know.
I know Blaze. That was it.
Okay, that's good for you. Anyway, I think Max Lander's going to take it. I love the guys in Tangerine. Gareth, Overseer. Okay, I only like 2 of them. I don't know the rest. But yeah. Anyway,
They still
I'm
have
gonna
Dashner. Our good old friend Dashner.
yeah, we're Biffles or whatever. Okay, Max Lander's going to take it.
All right,
I
Spike.
talk too much.
LBT played Burma Tangerine on Foundry in I guess it was technically week 2. And their team play was fantastic. Our spy had a big problem doing anything to them if we lost mid because they were just really, they did a really good job of shutting down, like all the choke points on the map. And they're a pretty strong, solid team. I think that Max Lander does have some talented players, but I think that Burma Tangerine's experience and team play will probably give them the win in the end.
Embryo.
Yeah, every time I vote against Max Lander, I get screwed, and they win. I'm going to vote for them this time, and they better not lose, otherwise I'll be angry.
Gas.
So I'm looking at the numbers here, and who actually beat both these teams. Max Lander lost to TS and Gorgeous, but Tangerine lost to Bonus and BPM. It seems like Tangerine's had the hardest season so far.
Those are both hard seasons. Those are both, yeah.
I guess I feel like I'm not taking away from Max Lander and say they haven't had a hard season, but Bonus is top 1 or 2 team. We'll find out, this weekend, this Monday, which if they're first or second place. I'm gonna go with Tangerine just because they've had the harder season, and I'm upset that the IFA are a sniper's name Max, and I get confused that he's not a Max Lander.
Okay, so I guess we got another tie. Well, as far as Max Lander goes, I don't know. They're being carried by Blaze and Umph, and there's really no way around that. Tangerine's been together a while. They've got guys been playing together for a while, and I'm going to pick that over Max Lander any day. I'm going with Tangerine as our official pick.
Fixer, you're agreeing with me this week. What's wrong?
No, you're agreeing with me.
I'm voting before you, and I'm causing these votes for possibilities for you, so you're agreeing with me.
Next up is How Do I Spy Radio versus Ranch.
Sag!
Yep. Steal
How
my
Do I
time.
Spy Radio's back. Ranch has always been around. I know they don't scrim as much as they should, but they have a lot of talent on that team, and they know how to play the game. Not saying How Do I Spy Radio doesn't, but I don't know if they could take out Ranch right now. I'm going for Ranch.
Steal. Or I'm sorry,
I am
Spike.
Steel.
I think I'm going to go with How Do I Spy Radio. Looking at their matchup so far, they're both 2-2. Ranch's 2 wins are against the 10 team, and I think Free Frag Network, what was formerly known as Free Frag Network. Yeah. And How Do I Spy Radio almost beat Gorgeous Gamers, almost, I would say, upset them on Upward. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with How Do I Spy Radio.
Embryo.
I'm going to go with Ranch.
Cass.
Short and sweet from Embry, I love it. I know Radio. One of the reasons why Radio almost beat Gorgeous is because they play on their home server Upward a lot. This map is not played on their server a lot, so it's gonna be completely up to them practicing on it. Ranch doesn't practice ever, and I actually know Radio and Mexican Counter Ranch is going to be a close match no matter what. A few times when they have, when I was on Radio or back in SAG, it was always a throw up, and it was always a close match no matter what.
A throw up?
You toss up. Whatever.
Vomit everywhere.
You vomit everywhere.
I do when I talk to Pixie.
Nice.
Oh, that's me.
It's
just
more
mad.
truthful than you know. So what the hell are you voting for? Are we going to take 15 minutes again?
Yes, we're gonna take 50. No, we're going for 20. No, we're going for. We're gonna go for Radio. I mean, they lost last week, but that was to MTS, a really stacked team, and they didn't want to actually go against the invites to begin with, which is why they bumped down. So I have a feeling it's gonna. They're gonna be okay this week.
So we got another tie.
Yeah, I'm making this longer.
Okay, well, Ranch picked up Bone Masher, and I think Bone Masher is going to destroy How Do I Spy Radio.
Okay. We've been through this. You now dropped a name, what class, and give a little background here.
He's a spy. He used to be Hind Spy on Looking Handsome.
Oh, God, what are they doing?
So I'm going to side with Ranch and make them our official pick this week against How Do I Spy Radio. All right, next up, LBT versus Blunderful Steel Python.
Spikes here have to be nice.
Jeez, we just
No, you don't have to be
scrimmed
nice.
both of them.
No, I'm joking. I love the guys at Wonderful. I know a lot of them. LBT's another strong team. All these matches are like evenly matched teams.
Well, it's that point in the season.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's going to come down to really who's going to get more picks at the end. I'm going to have to... I'll flip a coin. Hold on.
Who has...
Someone call heads. Heads will be LBT. Sorry, no one say. Okay, tails. Sorry. Not going for Wonderful.
Yeah, Spike, just to let you know,
Sorry,
he didn't actually
Spike.
flip a coin, he just slapped his desk and just said tails it just to make you feel better.
Oh, honestly, I actually flipped a micro SD card. I didn't have a coin
That's
on
a
me.
loud noise for a micro SD card.
Yeah, he slapped
Oh,
his
that's
desk. He's just lying, Spike.
bad?
He doesn't...
Yeah, that was pretty loud.
Yeah, sounds pretty loud.
Well, it's still in the case.
Oh, okay.
Like a big plastic case.
All right, Spike, any thoughts on your match?
I'm not gonna like predict for obviously like my own team or the other team to win. But I'm honestly kind of disappointed that LBT is not playing Free Frag Network this season, because in season 5 and in season 6 we ended up playing Free Frag Network on Swiftwater like 2 seasons in a row. So I was kind of expecting to play them again. But yeah, Blunderful's a good team. It should be a good match. I feel like it'll be pretty close either way, no matter who takes it. And I think, like you said, I think it'll all be down to picks in the end. Yeah, I don't know. It should be a really good match to watch. And I feel like Swiftwater, I don't know. It's like Payload, which is a good map for Highlander to begin with, and then Swiftwater also kind of throws a little bit of a random variable in there with how the map is. And I don't know. I think it should be a really good match either way.
Embryo.
Oh, well. I feel really bad because Spike's in here. And I love the BFL guys so much. And I legitimately think the BFL's going to win. Sorry, Spike.
That's all right.
Chaos.
So, Spike, you should watch Pure streams to sort of see what the other team did tonight, is all I'm saying, since we practiced against them.
And they can watch our stream to see it. Oh, whatever. You guys are
Just-
funny.
What?
Nothing.
Anyways, so Land Before... It's funny how Land Before Time actually is sort of the opposite of BFL in our scrims, I feel. They were a little bit more organized on the first point and actually held us better on the second point. BFL actually did better on the third and fourth point, I feel. So but I think Land Before Time is going to actually take it this week. Sorry, but my vote doesn't mean anything, so sorry, Spike.
Yeah, it's two votes for Blunderful, so Blunderful will be our official pick this week on that. Next up is Squirrel Clickers versus Squirrel Clickers versus Team Player Steel Python. Hurry.
Squirrel Clickers. Oh, it's P. Eli. Okay.
Did they lose last week or did they win?
They lost. I'm pretty sure. Who'd they play? Sorry.
They won.
Oh, they won. Who'd they play?
Prawn.
Oh yeah, they won.
We said they were gonna win.
I think TP doesn't scrim. Squirrel Clickers, they might scrim, I'm not sure, but I think Squirrel Clickers will take it. I don't know much about any new people on TP's roster. I think they've all been there since like 2010. Or since the server's been updated. Never mind. Wait, TP... Never mind. TP picked up Try. They picked up a lot of people from... Or a couple people from that other team. Was it Mustard's team that crashed?
Simplicity.
Simplicity? I know Try was on one of those teams. Based on recent news, I'm going to have to go with TP.
Spike was Try.
He's a really good soldier, from what I understand.
I'm going to have to go with Squirrel Clickers. Team Player, they beat a 10 team on Foundry, and then they had a forfeit win, and they lost both their other matches. They have been around since Season 3, though, which is kind of surprising to me. I don't know. There's not a lot of teams that are still like sticking with it after all these seasons, which I think is cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think Squirrel Clickers is going to take it.
Embryo.
Squirrel Clickers. Just because of their name.
Another Embryo style vote. I'm gonna go with Squirrel Clickers just because of the reasons Spike mentioned. Team Player, it was a 1 forfeit win and then and then beating 10 team, which wasn't really ready to be in Platinum this season, anyways.
All right, I guess that makes Squirrel Clickers our official pick. Next up will be the gunRunners versus BRBU, and of course we don't vote on our own match, but the only comment I want to make is we made a roster change this week. Nuke Bob is sitting down as Heavy, and we're moving Defy over to Heavy with his sexy ass hat. What was he wearing tonight?
I don't know. Like, I pay attention to hats.
A Noble Amassment with Searing Plasma, I think it was. I don't know. It was hot. Anyways, we're moving Defy over to Heavy, and we got Relic on Soldier now. So we're hoping that'll give us a little bit of a boost.
I want to make a prediction.
Go ahead, Spike.
Well, because everyone on gunRunners hates LBT, I'm going to go ahead and...
Hold on, I voted for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
That's true.
everyone.
No. I feel like your guys' match should be pretty good. I know that BRBU. I know that having Liquid play for them in the past, like they were a really strong, solid team. And I don't know. I've spoken with A-Ball a couple times. I know that the roster might not be as strong as it has been in the past, but they're still a good, solid team. And so are you guys. I don't know. I mean, I know that you guys have been scrimming a lot. I'd say that you might have a little bit of an advantage because of all the scrimming and practicing that you guys have been doing. I don't know if they've been doing the same or not.
We'd be a lot stronger if we could hold it together a roster for more than 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
just saying, it's been a problem since Season 6. Every 2 weeks we change the roster.
I think we're all set now, though. We're pretty...
Woohoo! Finally!
Yeah.
Don't give away our stretch.
After I asked for this.
Yeah, if we can get if we can get all 9 in a scrim like we did tonight, I think we'll be all set.
Oh, Fixer, I forgot to tell you. In a week, I'm quitting. You gotta find a new stretch.
I'm gonna stab your face off. All right. Anyways, yeah, we're pretty excited to have Relic, and we're hoping to win out the rest of the season. We'll see. Next up, Prawn versus DMS. Steel Python.
Prawn has not had too much luck this season. I like Mallant. DBZ shows up once in a while. They own Fixer's Firstborn. A lot of positives to this team.
My Firstborn's only playing Spy.
Yeah, Firstborn's not going to see the light of day. DMS just came off a bye week.
Yeah, they did pretty well.
Didn't, no. Yeah, they came off a bye week. They took out S4P. Not too bad either. 10-4. DMS, I know, has been rebuilding a bit. I know they've been going through a few medics, and I think they got that all settled out. They got a few other new people on their roster.
So they're pulling a Season 6.
I guess I don't know what you're referring to.
Our Season 6, how we went through, like, four medics.
Probably. Anyway, I'm going to have to say, I think DMS will take it.
Ooh.
Hey, Fixer.
Hey, Embryo.
If your firstborn played Pyro, would you disown it?
Yeah, that'd be pretty hurtful, you know.
I also suck if his firstborn played NG.
Good, we can finally get rid of Chaos.
Hey! I'm lovable.
Spike.
You know, I've got a lot of good friends on DMS. I've known Cylon for a really long time, and I really want for them to win. I'm not entirely, too familiar with how the games went overall, besides just looking at the numbers for both of the teams. But I think I'm going to go with DMS. I really hope that Cylon can pull it through for him and his team this week.
Embryo?
Oh, this is a tough one, actually. I'm gonna go with the. Can I pass?
No.
Coward.
We're here to make the hard choices, and then suffer the humiliation of being wrong for them.
I'm gonna go with DMS.
Really?
Yeah. God. It's close though. It's gonna. I think.
I can't believe.
It might not be as exciting as like MTS and BPM and TS and bonus, but I think it'll be match of the week, honestly.
Oh, you're on crack. Above TS and bonus?
Well, not the same like skill level.
If it was
them,
another week, it'd be match of the week. How about that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I think TS is gonna surprise us and destroy bonus.
So you're voting DMS, Chaos.
All right. So unfortunately for Prawn,
Brace yourself.
their only win is also against Doc for Pubs. I mean, so they're basically both 0-0 and losses. I mean, you lose just by playing against Doc for Pubs mentally. I love Mallant. I know he's had roster issues just like DMS, but I think at their core they're still a better team than DMS. So I'm going to say Prawn, even though my vote doesn't matter at this point.
Brace yourselves, Chaos is coming.
What?
Prepare to mute your YouTube for the next minute.
Alright, DMS is our official pick for this week against Prawn.
What?
Moving on. Free Frag versus Axel Watt Steel.
Did they
Come
change
on,
their names
Axel
of the
Watt.
game?
They haven't been able to pull a win yet. They're due for a win. I want to say they'll win this one, but Free Frag or Woodster, whatever, they're all from a payload server. They know how to play payload. If they show up, I think they lost last week. If they show up, I don't think they'll show up, so Axel Watt will win. Yeah, I have a feeling they won't show up again, so I'm going to vote for Axel Watt.
Okay, Spike.
Looking at the two teams, I feel like it's probably going to be a pretty close game. Axel Watt has had 3 really close games this season. They lost to BPM 1-2 on Upward. And they lost to SQ. I don't know what team this is. Squirrel Clickers. 3-4 on Lakeside. And then lost to BRBU 4-6 on Turbine. So I feel like it's going to be a pretty close match. They definitely have the skill to compete with a lot of teams. It's just whatever happens, in like an unlucky streak, somebody lags out, and the big picks are against them or something, and they end up losing games. Free Frag has been, for the past 2 seasons of UGC Highlander, my opponents on this map. They definitely come out prepared for it. They definitely know how to play payload. Like whomever said, they come from a payload server. They definitely know how to play payload. They have made up some roster changes this season. A really big one is Jake leaving them. But they did pick up a buddy of mine, Final Light, who, if he plays, he's a really good player, and I'm sure that he is going to play well. think I'm going to give it to Axel Watt. I think that they're going to get their first win this week.
Embryo.
I'm kind of agreeing with Steel here. I think, you guys know those stupid inspirational football movies like Remember the Titans and stuff like that? Right?
Yeah.
Someone say something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Something.
I feel like that's gonna be like Axel Watt this week. They're gonna be like, yeah, guys,
Rudy,
we can do it.
Rudy.
We're gonna win this one, and people are gonna cry, and there's gonna be blown out lighting, and they're gonna win.
Hey, that's
It's funner.
baseball. That's the natural.
What?
Blown out lighting?
Titans never. I just
That
let you
was
know.
Remember the
Remember the
Titans, too.
Titans never lost.
Uh,
So
They stole it from the natural.
It's like Rudy. Oh,
So Axel
did I
Ride is
just
Rudy.
did I just call a team? Mentally
he's called
handicapped?
a team Irish small and puny.
Rudy was not mentally handicapped.
Oh, he wasn't.
No.
You're just
Oh.
physically small.
He was small,
Oh.
Irish, and puny.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Why are you
Apparently.
making movie references
You're-
that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about?
He
You're
wasn't-
physically small.
Oh god.
Hey, whoa.
That's what Chaos says.
What? I'm just saying
He's
that's
looking in the
what...
mirror.
Alright, anyways, Chaos, your pick.
I really want to know where the Axel Watt of last season is. I don't understand what's wrong with them.
It's the same players.
I know, that's what I mean. It's like, where are they? They did so well last season. I really was hoping they'd snap out of it already. I'm going to say Axel Watt, because I really don't think highly of Free Frag.
Ooh. Chaos,
I can't wait.
jerk.
I can't wait for the bye week vote.
Okay, so Axel Watt is our pick this week. Next up is Stock for Pubs versus Bye Week, which we've already done with DMS, so we're not going to do it on this one, and we'll move on.
No. Hold on. I want to talk about Stock for Pubs here.
Go for it. Hurry up, we're running on 33 minutes.
Yes, we're making these long. No, Stock for Pubs is they're just outclassed this season. I really wanted to make the joke that bye week was going to win, but like Fixer said, it was played out. The admins really should just be, pulling him down into silver and say, okay, we're going to start you at like 10th place and see what you can do from there. They just are not ready for this level of competition. Platinum's evolved so much this season. Yes, it was harsh, but it's the truth.
Alright, matches of the week. Steel Python.
In all honesty, looking at the list, every match is a match of the week. But if I had to narrow it down to one, it'll have to be TS versus Bonus. For all the other matches, I'm sure you could stream any of them, and they'll be a good match to watch.
Spike.
Yeah, like Steel said, I think a lot of these are going to be really close, really played matches. I have a feeling that if one of them is going to get cast or focused upon, it's probably going to be the TS bonus match. Both of them are 4-0 teams. Both of them are really good teams that have been around for a while. I feel like that's going to be a really great match to watch, especially on Payload. It's a combination of team play, card pushing, DM. It's like everything the Highlander's about all wrapped into one, and these are both two excellent teams that are going to play. I would say that this is probably going to be the Syndicate and the bonus points match is probably going to be the match of the week.
Embryo.
Get ready for a weird chaos reaction. I'm going for Prawn and DMS.
You suck. Chaos.
You're all
How is
gonna vote
this-
for, you're all
How
gonna
is
vote
this
for
a
TS
how is
and
that a
bonus.
chaos reaction? I didn't say shit.
I know you didn't say shit because I preemptively told you were gonna say shit.
No, I was gonna say shit about it anyways.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know you like watching. Oh, I can't say that. Fixer already told me I'm not allowed to use that metaphor. And I can't dumb that one down in my head.
Wait, I want to know.
I'll tell you afterwards. Fixer told me I'm not allowed to use it in streams no matter what. So I really so I'm going to shout out our match really quick. Remember, Tuesdays, watch it. Pure's no longer going to be streaming our matches, so everyone will not know. Can't ruin it for you guys when you watch it. So watch us on Tuesdays.
I will say it is going. I really want to see Syndicate versus Bonus. I want to know who the top team is, and that really is what is making that the match this week. Who's number one? Neither side is running invites. Everyone thought at first the invites were going to be stomping the older teams without the invite stacking are the best teams apparently this season. So this will be good.
It's a mouthful. All right,
You're a mouthful.
I'm also going. Oh boy, I'm also going
It's a
with
compliment.
TS versus Bonus. Anyone who votes otherwise is not right in the head, Embryo.
We already knew Embryo's not right in the head again.
But I agree with everybody, man. MTS versus BPM is going to be a great match. Costco, IFA, Gorgeous Fleet, Burma, Max. These are all great matches.
DMS Prawn.
DMS Prawn. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, I think it'll
Don't let
be
me down, guys. Make it better than all the other matches.
best week of the season. And TS Bonus is the matchup of the season until the playoffs. When,
As much as I hate this map as an engineer, it's actually a really good map. But I hate this map as an engineer.
I like this map. As a
Well,
spy.
you're a spy, but I mean, as an engineer, this map is so limiting. Ugh.
Your brain is limiting.
No.
Anyways, that's it, man. TS versus Bonus is our pick of the week. And we wanted to get everybody's thoughts on the format of the prediction video. Are you liking the pretty graphics, showing who picked what? Are you liking the POV of our previous match, or maybe of our scrim? An STV of the match or the scrim? If we're doing like a Swiftwater week, do you want a Swiftwater video in the background, or do you want the previous match, etc., etc.? Anyways, just let us know what you like, and we'll tailor it to what you guys like.
I have something to add before you close up.
Go for it.
All right. I don't know how well it's been advertised, but the Syndicate is playing a Highlander show match against SNSD, which is a European Highlander team. I don't know if a lot of the UGC teams or players are familiar with them, but they're an undefeated European Highlander team with a lot of well-known players on them. And the Syndicate is actually playing them this Sunday at 9:15 p.m. Central European Time, which is 3:15 p.m. East Coast in the U.S. and 12:15 p.m. West Coast on Sunday, this Sunday. They're going to be playing on the East Coast server, and they're going to be playing Badwater, Granary, and Lakeside. I think it should be a really good like best of three or all three maps game set to watch.
Dude, Hurry is going to tear the Syndicate up. He's going to tear them up. With TMP on that team, they're going to get destroyed by Hurry alone.
I can't wait to see ALX play. I'm like a huge fan of ALX, obviously because I play heavy, and I think he's probably the best heavy in the world. But yeah,
This just shows how much I do not pay attention to the UGC forums.
Well, Hurry is a spy, and he's arguably the best spy
I know
in the world.
who Hurry
yeah,
is.
Hurry
Okay.
is incredible too.
Yeah.
I just meant I didn't know this match was happening.
Oh, okay. All right, so finally I want to thank XTV and EO Reality. Go to eoreality.net, get yourself a server. I know there's a lot of Steel teams out there that still don't have their own servers, and yeah, get that fixed.
How do you play Highlander without a server, people?
Seriously. So use the coupon code EXTV, and you'll get 15% off your server for life. And that about does it. We'll see you guys next week on Granary. Granary.